Okay. So this could be something that we've never seen before, like Star Trek Borg, an FMV game. It could be something we are very interested in, like Elite Force, and it could be a piece of doo-doo, like 25th anniversary for the NES. Hey, let's find out. Hey, dessert. And I deleted Futures Past off of here. For some reason, it's still appearing on this version of the wheel. The internet. And of course, that's the one that comes up. We beat that game, so we didn't actually spin it. Yeah, the blood feud with Lila will continue. Let's see what we actually get here. Are we actually doing Borg? Okay. We can get that started. So, this is the one game on the wheel we haven't yet seen. This is an FMV game featuring John Delancey as Q, our favorite. Let me see if that's set up here. And hang on. Yeah, the Borg are really good. Did I freeze on the video? Why does this look totally frozen now? Ah, goodness. Hang on. That's impressive. Okay, so now I have to restart. Yeah, I'm completely frozen too. Awesome. Interesting. Okay. There I'm back. And okay. OBS sometimes gets upset. I have not been paying it enough attention, clearly. Oh, some days, huh? Come on, I just activated you. You should be showing stuff. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. 1 second. Let me get you the music going while we do this. So we will figure this out. So, this capture card does not appear to be getting the other system at the moment. That is obnoxious. Battletoads. And I will hydrate. So, what's the issue? It's interesting. Capture card. How do I fix you? So, yeah, Borg Queen of Lasers, that's me. The capture card does not appear to be working tonight, so we might do something kind of special. So, let me show off the Star Trek Borg here, and we might just sit down with that for the whole night. And I do a crop and pad, and I get rid of all the extra crap. So, This had been pointed out to me by Trek Reviewer, who is in the chat here and is watching tonight, that somebody actually did a remaster of Star Trek Borg. And then, as it turns out, they entirely just posted the dang thing online, which I think is really neat. Oop, there we go. We had to do something special tonight anyway, and now that the capture card is totally crapping out on me, might as well do this. Let me... Let's see how the audio goes, but this is a video that kind of starts this all out.
Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. You want action. You want to kill Borg. Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though. Q. It's short for Q. You're not afraid of a little space-time continuum meddling, are you, Cadet? No, I thought not. Oh, we few, we happy few, we band of Borg. Sprint behind me! Ah! Stride.
Time to go assimilating.
You really need to learn to make better use of this equipment. Do you really think that's going to work on me?
Mr. Sprint, I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality.
Last warn Starfleet, the Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Trek Reviewer, thank you so much for showing this to me. So, this is what we'll be doing tonight. We will do Star Trek Borg. Let me set that up on the category for Twitch. And one other thing. So this is the last day of our charity. We are raising money for Trans Lifeline that provides peer support and other services to trans people in the United States and Canada. And I set up a little thing here. 100 is actually the lowest goal I can give it. So tonight, you've seen that a few nights prior, I had some actually nice, better beers than I had before. So, I got a shot glass here. A whole 2 ounces. So, a little large for a shot glass. And we have the beers, and we have a nice FMV game. So, for every $5 that gets donated in here, into Trans Lifeline, into Operation Transcendent Life 2026, I'll fill a shot glass, and I'll drink it up. So that means that it takes 6 of these to actually get a 12-ounce beer. $30. Our limit here is, as it says up there, 100. Note, I'm light. I get buzzed after one of these, so it's possible we have some fun. Hey, we'll see. Whatever you're up to, I have no idea what the F I'm doing. I am a baby streamer. I make this crap up on the fly. So, we can go ahead and start this. Guys, I'm so excited to show off Star Trek Borg. This is so cool. I played through this back in the day. I loved it.
Priority message, USS Canali to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace signal is too weak. Navigate to Marine Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. We are last warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Is not quite Battletoads. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Okay.
Priority message,
So here we go.
USS Canali to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack by Borg forces. Repeat, Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels heading on a direct course for Sector 001. Subspace signal is too weak. Navigate to Starfleet Command. If you can read us, do not, repeat, do not send help. We are lost. Warn Starfleet. The Borg have returned. Repeat, the Borg have returned.
Nope. One last thing here. Still does not seem like it's centered quite right. Thank you for the follow, Austin. Okay. Sorry, I am still doing these tweaks on the fly. It has been one of those weeks. Let me tell you. Okay, I think that has it right. Go.
Hi.
Oh, 7:30 means 0730, Cadet. Sit down. First, the captain wanted me to convey his regrets for not being here himself. As I'm sure you've heard, Starfleet is amassing an armada in Sector 001 to defend against the latest Borg incursion. Or rather, our ship, is on her way to join them. Starfleet has successfully defeated the Borg twice before, and we have every expectation of successfully stopping them now. However, given the probability of armed conflict, the captain has ordered that all non-essential personnel, including visiting Starfleet cadets, be transferred off the ship to a safer venue at the medical research facility on Marnus 3. Please have your gear packed and be at Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes. Dismissed. Cadet Furlong. A moment, please. The captain has denied your request to stay on board, Cadet. I'm sorry. The massacre 10 years ago at Wolf 359 was a great tragedy for the Federation. I was only 1 year out of the academy when it happened. A lot of my classmates died there. Now, each year I get older and they stay the same. I understand your need for justice. I'm sorry. Shuttle Bay 3 in 30 minutes.
Temper, young man. What would your father say? How old were you when your father was killed? 9, 10 years old? And you're still not over it? Perhaps I should introduce myself. I imagine you've heard of me, though. Q. It's short for Q. It was I, you know, who introduced Picard to the Borg. And it's because of me that 10 years ago the Borg came to Wolf 359 and found that fleet of ships and found your father and killed them all. At 0800 hours during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous, such a noble name, Righteous, was hit by an unknown Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. Vaporized. Whew. No trace. Nothing to bury, nothing to mourn. The Borg took it all away from you in an instant. I understand your desire for justice. They don't, though, do they? But I do. You want action. You want to avenge your father's death. You want to kill Borg. What's sentient, yet still barbaric bipedal hominid wouldn't. You can run away with the others like a scared trog, or you can come with me, cadet. The choice is yours.
So a couple of things. Number one, I turned up the volume a little on the voices so we can hear them. I'm not going to talk over them.
Maybe you didn't hear me. I'm offering you a chance to go and kill some Borg. Do you want to or not?
The other one's a game over.
Excellent choice, monsieur. Keep the phaser, you're going to need it. And take this too. Be careful now. Don't lose it. I only made one.
This is much higher def than the game originally was, also.
Keep those phasers firing, and where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, Captain.
Have a look. I can't see you.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Initiating Delta attack, sir.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding fine, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn, they've adjusted their shields already.
Why is it always the difficult species that are the most adaptable? The Borg adapt their environment to suit their needs. True adaptability involves changing oneself to suit their environment. I'm so glad you cleared that up.
Recognize this place? You should. You keep a picture of it on your wall. The bridge of the USS Righteous. Your father's ship.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
This is him, isn't it? Well, I can see the family resemblance.
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Melbourne and Saratoga have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne. Recognize the names? Do you know where you are, cadet?
Captain!
Intruder alert.
Security, isolate the ops console now.
That's right, 10 years ago, Wolf 359.
Security!
Look at him. He's barely older than you are. He shouldn't be at security. But 4 hours ago, the real security officer, Lieutenant Sprint, was killed, and this first-year ensign had to take his place. And because of his inexperience, everybody on board, including your father, will be killed. The phasers are useless. Just isolate the panel now. If Lieutenant Sprint were still alive, he might be able to save the ship. But he's been dead for 4 hours. No wonder they don't want him on the bridge.
Come on, can't you move faster?
Chief Medical Officer Dr. Thaddeus Quint. He actually tried to save Sprint's life, but as you can see, he failed, the old goat. Well, what'd you expect? He's a doctor, not a security officer. Still, if he had only had a little more creativity. But he didn't.
He's bypassed the security lockout.
Doctor, he's dead.
Shield mutation is shifting on its own. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. I need shields back up now.
Death in battle. If he were a Klingon, he'd be ecstatic.
Ooh, I like this guy.
Captain! There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube.
Computer is uploading data about emergency transporters.
Anyone near Jeffrey 6? We need manual power rerouted through the secondary couplings.
It's too late. The Borg cube is firing.
Evasive maneuvers.
So, now that you've seen your father die, are you ready to avenge his death? Or would you like to try something different? How about a chance to prevent his death? Lieutenant Sprint was killed 4 hours before the righteous even got to Wolf 359. But if the good Dr. Quint had been able to save Sprint 4 hours before, then Sprint would have been able to save the righteous, and you would have grown up in the loving company of your father, and all for the want of a horseshoe nail. What say we give the old goat a second chance to save Sprint's life? You're not afraid of a little space-time continuum meddling, are you, Cadet? No, I thought not. Shall we?
I just also want to say that they just let John Delancey just go in this, and it's awesome. Good lord, he just has a ball in this game, and we get to watch.
This is Lieutenant Sprint. Do you think he knows he's gonna die? I don't think so. Don't bother saying hello. Just makes saying goodbye that much harder.
Time, Mr. Furlong.
Oh, 400 hours, sir.
Is the cube within sensor range yet?
Coming up now, Captain.
Match speed, stay with it.
Setting a pursuit course.
Shields up.
Intruder alert.
Sprint, look out!
Shall we dance? Come on, Sprint. Make a choice. Quint wasn't clever enough to think of it. Good thing I am.
The Borg cube is pulling ahead. It's ignoring us completely.
Match speed, keep us within close range.
Remember, Sprint should have died right here. Everything you do in his place from this moment on changes history. Invigorating, isn't it? Meddling with fate.
Lieutenant, are you all right?
Sprint? He's an ox. Nothing scares him.
And nothing hurts him, isn't that right, Lieutenant?
There are all kinds of pain, Lieutenant. Don't let the fact that you are Bajani prevent you from acknowledging the hurt.
Oh, please.
Captain, coded message coming in from Admiral Hansen. He's ordering us to proceed with all speed to rendezvous with the rest of the fleet at Wolf 359, requesting us not to engage the Borg. Until then, maintain radio silence until contacted.
Helm laying a course for Wolf 359. Pull ahead of the Borg cube and then match speed.
Aye, sir.
So this was on the list. We're playing it tonight without a timer because the capture card isn't working, and I don't need the capture card for this one because it just runs in a browser. Also, we're doing the charity drive. Got some money. Feel free. I got a beer. Other question, is this canon? It's not canon. Like, I don't think any effects in it really impact anything that happens in a show or movie, so I think we're okay. Also, there's a tool here that we can do to scan stuff that'll give us background information that we can read. We'll get there.
ETA at current speed, 4 hours, 5 minutes.
Good. We don't want them to get there before we do. And Targus, get that thing off my bridge.
Yes, sir. Security alert!
Shoot her! Shoot her! If I told you to jump into a Signian vortex, would you do it? You're a sentient being of sorts. Try using this. You know, all this space-time manipulation does take some effort on my part. It's not that easy. I'd appreciate it if you'd make a little effort, too.
Captain, he's hailing the Borg cube.
Shields are falling. Borg cube is firing. Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
1 second. Okay, preparing some other drinks in case I don't get any beer.
He's got control of tactical. Phasers are useless. Captain, we're hailing the Borg ship. Shields are dropping.
Uh-oh. There's a tight beam transmission going directly to the Borg cube. Computers uploading data about emergency transport.
The Borg are firing! We're gonna die! And it's your fault. Well, I hope we're learning something from our little mistakes.
So from here on out, I played a little bit of this. It had been almost 30 years. I am not going to seek out deliberate failures. We will probably still encounter them. I kind of remember how this all goes, even though I am very old and it was quite a long time ago. But yeah, from here on out, I'll be doing my best to succeed, so we're not wasting a bunch of time.
I'm okay.
Definitely dead this time.
Then get him definitely off my bridge this time. Mr. Sprint, reconfigure your security console so you can control Tactical B. Then meet me down at the computer core. I want to secure this ship in case the Borg try and board us again.
Good shooting.
How about quick thinking, Quint? Good work, Quint. Nobody ever gives me any credit for anything I do.
That's because we don't like you, Quint.
I think we can all save our hostility for the Borg, where it will be better placed, don't you?
Let me ask you something, Baraka. Do you just spout these platitudes, or are you deluded enough to actually believe in them?
Come on, Quint. No matter how hard you try, you're not going to change my mind. I still like you.
He kissed me. What are you staring at? Oh, of course, your father. This must be strange for you, knowing he may be about to die, knowing this may be your only chance to talk to him, tell him all about yourself, about the years since he died. I wouldn't if I were you. When he looks at you, all he sees is Lieutenant Sprint. I don't think he'd understand.
Hey, Sprint. What, are you having one of your Bajani trances?
See?
Lieutenant Sprint, the console, please.
So yeah, here's a puzzle. And we have this, the scan. So in the game, I think there was some other way of bringing this up, but then you would be able to click and get information about whatever.
Q, member of the Q continuum, omnipotent, immortal, and an all-around swell guy, capable of being and doing, well, pretty much whatever I want. It's good to be a Q.
They're all narrated by Delancey. I don't have to go through all of them, but...
Security console, reconfigurable bridge panel. Though bridge stations traditionally follow a set pattern, this pattern is neither required by Federation protocol, nor is it hard designed into the bridge layout. All bridge consoles can be easily configured to control any of a number of bridge functions, allowing the captain, in consultation with his engineers, to design his bridge to his personal or species preference. To reconfigure a panel, an understanding of the function of the four main nodules is critical. Or you could end up dead. Nodule 1, the delimiter, carries a signal charge. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, the charge is painful. It won't kill you, but it'll hurt. Nodule 2, the power nodule, is the source of power for all bridge stations. It is always live, unless deactivated by engineering. Careful, this one won't hurt. It'll just make you very dead. Nodule 3, assignable nodule. This is one of the several nodules used to define console functions. In this example, the nodule defines the console as a security console only. To control tactical in addition to security, the nodule must be removed. Careful, though. It's hot, live, energized. Not enough juice to kill you, but enough to make you wish you were dead. To turn off the feed, remove Nodule 4, the conduit. First. Then remove Nodule 3. Replace Nodule 4, et voila. Now, you're cooking with replicators.
Menegroth, yeah, this is canon. Q was in the very first episode of Next Generation. There are many godlike beings in Star Trek. It's an old sci-fi trope. The Qs are around a lot, and in later shows and such, it gets built more so that they eventually have to be allowed to die by the other Qs, and then the other Qs also become capable of killing each other in a conflict. It's a thing.
Andropov to Sprint. I'm waiting for you down in the core room, Lieutenant. Now!
It's just his way. You'll get used to it.
Yeah, but I'd still hurry if I were you. The captain definitely does not like to be kept waiting.
You do know how to get to the core room, don't you, Sprint? Turbolift Manual Interface. Federation turbolifts are capable of processing verbal commands in over 13,000 languages. For those species unable to interact verbally, and during ship emergencies, a turbolift destination code can be manually relayed into the turbolift computer via the interface. For a list of turbolift destination codes, see the ship schematic. Turbolift. Intra-ship transport. The turbolift system runs throughout the entire ship, making all major areas accessible within seconds.
So it also has these buttons on the left. See the ship schematic.
USS Righteous Schematic. A general visual overview of the USS Righteous. Key areas such as bridge, crew quarters, engineering, computer core control are highlighted. More information is available on all areas, including turbolift designation codes.
I still think it's insane that they use Delancey for all of this. But yeah, his little Q scanner he gives you is great. These schematics? So I said I wouldn't deliberately... Oh yeah, yeah, that is kind of oddly oriented. I said I wouldn't deliberately fail again. I think there is one I actually want to deliberately fail here.
Please key in destination code.
It's funny.
Oh, thank you, my good man.
Sprint, we're waiting.
I believe you're wanted in the computer core control room. Oh, mercy. Why? Because I can.
Please key in destination code.
John Delancey, I swear.
Turbo lift manual. USS Righteous.
150619.
Hey, buddy, I guess I beat you down here.
Mr. Sprint, I am a very tolerant captain, except when it comes to punctuality. I suggest you become more familiar with this ship's layout so you don't keep us waiting again. Do I make myself clear?
We were trying to route all of the ship's controls through the security systems as an extra precaution, but something kept rejecting all of our attempts to access the security programs. And that's when we found this.
It's obviously Borg. But how did it get on the ship? And what is its purpose?
It seems to be tied in directly to the security systems, locking us out.
Question is, how do we remove it? Sprint, you're the security officer. What do you think?
Non-standard technological implant. Borg in origin. Energy source unknown. Readings indicate potentially fatal levels of neuro-generated energy. Wah, wah. Danger. Warning. Leave it alone.
And also, hey, you guys gonna keep me sober? What are we doing?
Mr. Sprint is right. Until we know more about Borg technology, I don't think we should make any attempts to interfere with the implant directly.
Captain, we were within transporter range for only 6.7 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see how the Borg transported to the bridge and implanted the circuit unless...
Unless there were two of them. If there is another Borg on this ship, he's found a way to screen against our usual senses. I'll get Targus to scan against anomalies. See what you can do to help.
Targus, enough. You've got the scans so sensitive, they're going to alert us if a particle of dust falls.
If that particle of dust falls off a Borg, then I want to know about it.
You're too cautious.
You're too lax.
Sprint,
tell
him. You know, if it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have had any fun at the academy.
If it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't have graduated from the academy.
What?
Oh, Lieutenant Furlong, Lieutenant Sprint, and Ensign Targus. Somehow that's not quite how I pictured it.
That's not your fault. Every time I see that thing, it reminds me of how much courage it must have taken for you just to be here. And of how much we both owe Sprint. Just don't let Sprint hear. His head's big enough already.
What exactly do you owe him? You'll spend the rest of your life a slave to technology.
I'm not a slave to it. In 6 months, a year at the most, I won't even need this.
In 3 hours, 4 at the most, we won't even be alive. Unless we're Borg.
Dr. Quint is testing the boundaries of the humanoid ability to maintain affection for him, which he thinks he's not worthy of. So what he does is he tries to make everyone dislike him.
Well, he's very good at that.
He's right about one thing. We could end up as Borg, and I know the last thing I want to have happen to me is to be assimilated into the collective.
We won't let it happen. To any of us, better dead than Borg.
I just want to say that in the super high definition, you can really see that makeup around her port. Funny. Well.
Agreed. Even Quint.
Not even Quint deserves to be Borgified, but the Borg definitely deserve Quint.
We got him. Somewhere in Jeffrey's Tube 6.
Sprint, Furlong. Take a couple of fully charged phasers, flush out the Borg, and neutralize them. Understood?
Yes, sir. reading's not clear. He's been through here. Magnetic resonance traces. Okay, one of us has to go, but somebody should stay in case he went through and doubled back. Whoa, 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 whoa. I said one of us, I didn't say you. You know, you may be head of security, but I do outrank you. Yeah, it's only by 3 weeks, but I think that would stand up in case of a court-martial. I'll tell you what.
Borg Designator Interface Circuit, the central cybernetic element of all Borg. The circuit contains each Borg unit's identification labels and any information not yet uploaded to the collective. If a circuit is removed, the Borg's self-destruct process is initiated and all remaining biological and cybernetic components are vaporized.
I think I pulled that one a little
Messy.
early. Okay.
I win. Watch your back.
Facing a really scary evil? Split up. Battletoads.
Bad idea. You see, there is another Borg, and he's waiting in the corridor for whoever comes out first. Poor old Dad. I hope you don't feel guilty. Remember what you said. Better dead than Borg.
Kill me.
Good try, but you see the Borg are clever in their own monolithic way. They adjust. 2 hits from any phaser, and they all know how to shield themselves against that frequency. You have to adjust along with them. You did say you wanted to kill Borg, didn't you? I like the irony of it. But aren't you forgetting someone or something? Rise and shine. Rise and shine.
One quick thing.
No, wait, it's a Borg. No, it's a Q. No, it's both. Or is it? Cybernetic elements, but totally lacking in any superfluous biological components.
Okay.
If it looks like a Borg, walks like a Borg, and sees like a Borg, then it must be a Borg. You're wondering what you're feeling? That's pain. No Borg is an island unto himself. Every Borg is part of the whole.
Of course he's first.
You hear that? Filling your mind, telling you what to think, what to do. Welcome to the collective, cadet. Time to go assimilating.
How we doing? Good?
Oh, Sprint, what have they done? They've adapted to the frequency settings of our phasers.
Is it dead?
I'm getting intermittent energy readings, but they're marginal. Maybe we should try removing some of the circuitry just to be sure.
I say leave sleeping Borgs lie.
His eyes just open.
Could be some kind of autonomic response. They're firing! Targets, more power to the shields. And get somebody up here to take over security.
Shield strength is down 40%. 50. They're draining shield power.
Nice going, Cadet. Your indecision caused the collective to attack the ship. I'm starting to wonder about you. Maybe you're just not up to saving the universe.
Shields can't hold. The next hit could do it.
Evasive maneuvers.
On the other hand, that's a great thing about being omnipotent. I can always give you another chance, as long as you don't bore me.
Shields are gone. They're firing.
Oh, and by the way, the game is rigged.
The game is rigged. Nope. Oh, shoot. Okay. I didn't do it in time.
They've adapted to our phaser settings.
Yeah, Q is great.
Good idea. Retuning the phaser to a higher EM band frequency. You're right, they probably already adapted to the old ones. Nice shot. What did you think I was gonna do, cheat? Let's go see what this circuit can tell us.
Aren't there two? No, there's one.
I'm just not getting anything useful from it. Maybe if we hooked it into the ship's computer and had it analyzed.
I'd like to know more about it first. Can't you interface your tricorder with it?
Maybe, but I don't think I'd get any more information. Sprint, what do you think?
What? My implant.
I don't understand.
Incentargus's implant works along the same basic principles as the Borg circuit. She might be able to interface with it.
No. You can't possibly be suggesting that Ensign Targus be allowed to interface with the implant.
Nobody is suggesting anything of the kind.
In truth, Captain, interfacing with the implant would be somewhat like autoneural stimulation, an experience which Ensign Targus is quite familiar with.
Exactly the point, Captain. Ensign Targus's neural implant is designed to counteract the side effects of that kind of neural stimulation experience. This kind of neural input is...
Does anybody mind if I join in on this discussion? You're all talking about me as if I weren't here.
Ensign, the long-term effects of your recovery won't...
Counselor, the concept of long-term effects loses its meaning when the entire Federation is in danger of obliteration. I'm ready.
I think it would be best if the ensign were immobilized during this.
Do it.
So, Lex, you can kind of see it. It is colored like her head, but it's there's a little bit of like her skin colored tape that is very slightly off around holding the stuff up. And for what I'll say, I've worked in theater. I've worked in community theater stuff. It's always kind of like this. Community theater is much worse.
You could have waited till I sat down.
I could have, but I didn't.
No. I want Sprint to do it.
Whatever you have to go through, Targus, we'll be there for you.
Counselor, I've already been through hell and back. I don't think this could be any worse.
Perfect fit.
She's in agony. You've never had to deal with pain, have you, Sprint?
Shut up.
Assimilation! Technology! Channels! Subspace channels! The Borg implant taking over systems! Communication with collective! Jam systems!
The Borg implant is getting its orders from the Borg collective. How do we jam the signals, Targus?
Shields. Modulate mutations. 0.6525 of normal. Now!
Do it!
Modulating shield mutation.
The Borg cube is scanning us.
What's happening with those shields, Mr. Furlong?
Almost there, sir.
They're firing!
Mr. Furlong!
Got it.
They've stopped firing.
The shield settings must be in sync with the Borg scanners. They sense us as being part of the collective.
Alone! We are... Resistances! You will be assimilated!
The shield has cut off the Borg circuit from the Borg collective. We've got to disconnect her.
Kill me.
One more CC of neuroblock and she'll be a vegetable for life. Do you want to be responsible for turning Ensign Targus into a Bolian zucchini?
Grab that shit, dog.
Are you sure you want to do this? You saw what it did to Furlong. But then again, you are Bajani. I'll give you a chance to think about it.
We have... I'm not seeing a way to scan for the Bajani information. But he is Bajani, which is supposed to be a basically human-looking species that then has some... Well, we'll see. Grab it.
No. You're not dead. You're unconscious. In a Bajani pain trance. Interesting phenomena. I'm not sure what its evolutionary benefit was for the Bajani. Something like a Terran possum, perhaps. Oh, look. You're regaining consciousness.
Welcome back, Lieutenant.
I guess this means I owe you my life twice, huh, Sprint?
I've never seen anyone go into a Bajani pain trance before. Interesting. You were clearly unconscious, yet your body managed to finish the task at hand. I suppose it's part of the survival mechanism. Quick thinking. Next time, though, warn me.
While you were out, we did a diagnostic on the computer systems. The Borg implant is continuing to rewrite code.
I'm sending an away team over to the Borg cube to see if they can find anything that'll help us disable the implant.
Targus and I are going, but we could use a third. I don't know if we'll get out of there alive.
I won't order you to go, Lieutenant.
Oh, we few, we happy few, we band of Borg. They're turning this into some heroic escapade, trying to make it impossible to turn down. I'll go.
We don't need you, Quint. We need someone we can trust.
Just like old times, huh, buddy? 3 against the world. Coming? Okay. Here's your phaser. Each of ours has been retuned to a different frequency.
Here, take this.
I don't think we need an emergency med kit. If things get that bad, we're probably dead.
There are many ways to die. Some of them are more painful than others. There's an emergency hypospray programmable for neuro painkillers just in case. You do know how to use it, don't you?
We're coming alongside the Borg cube.
Good luck. Energize.
First-person transport.
What do we do?
Let's see what they do first.
What are you looking at, cadet?
The dessert. There's some statement that originally they couldn't do that in the original series because you couldn't, like, something about focusing in short distances. Later on, it's kind of like, it's slightly more risky, perhaps, but nobody really ever seems to have a problem with it in normal usage. Also, it's a TV show.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
And remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Borg technology, console, access into the Borg collective information. The console can be interfaced via a direct Borg link. You'll be learning more about that. Or standard manual manipulation. You know, pushing buttons, turning knobs, that sort of thing. Manual interface with Borg collective knowledge. Encryption codes needed to bypass security and recognition levels.
I have not found the Star Trek Klingon game. I have been looking. The Klingon Academy is a DVD I managed to find a repackage of, blah, 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 but...
They've adapted.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
These Borg shoot.
A Borg. Member of the cyborg species. Borg. Part cybernetic, part biological. See Borg.
I have been looking on Abandonware. I do not yet have a working copy.
A Borg. A Borg.
yet.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Hey, remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
Totally assimilated one Starfleet officer is, of course, tell me, Picard.
They've adapted.
That's the trouble with Borg. You kill one, there's always another one to take its place. You're never gonna figure out how to interface until you learn how to think like a Borg. Kill them before they kill you. Strike first.
Strike first.
Hold on, buddy. I need you conscious. Don't go into one of your paint trances yet.
What is that?
Something to counteract the Bajani adrenaline.
It's working.
Sprint, I'm sorry about that. But you're gonna have to deal with the pain just like the rest of us humanoids. Come on. We have to get out of this corridor before more of them come.
But it's got sprint!
Later. That's an order.
We are Borged again.
bet.
So how did they beam over to Borg Cube and immediately know how to get into the computer system? They don't. We can find out because we cheat. Because we're with Q.
Pretty standard interface. Odd.
Why?
Well, most of the Borg we've seen have direct interface abilities. Why would they need something like this?
Hey, remember, they've already totally assimilated one Starfleet officer. Maybe this is his influence.
Or maybe it's a trick.
Somehow, I don't think the Borg understand the concept of trick. Okay, security. You think you can bypass the Borg lockouts and get us the information we need?
That must be it. Contact terminated with assimilation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
To beam out directly to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, Righteous.
I'm sorry to hear that, Wernick. I hope you get better soon. Take it easy.
The Borg implant's been overriding our system since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Andropov.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
One other little thing I want to call out here. Yeah, I think Targus a ginger. You know these costumes and such they use for these things? These other productions frequently don't have money to make their own costumes, so they borrow the actual uniforms and such from the characters from other shows. You might notice Targus and, what's his face here? You see how big the neck is on his uniform? That wasn't made for him.
Targus, you all right?
I'm fine.
Targus?
I'm sorry.
No. No!
Stay back. I'm warning you.
Target stuff.
Don't you understand? It's not my fault. I had to. Baraka was right. It was too soon.
You're right. It's not your fault, but you don't have to. We can help.
You should have known. You were there with me. You should have known.
Captain, the shields are dropping. What's going on down there?
Help, take evasive action.
It's taken control of Helm.
I'm sorry.
It's not your fault. You were right. We should have known.
Yeah, you know, Borging is a hell of a hit. Look at myself.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has reestablished communication with the Borg Collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
That must be it. Contact terminated with assimilation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No,
So, you're asking if I have my own Starfleet uniform? I do not. But that's probably only a matter of time. If I did, I'd probably have to wear it on a stream.
I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit.
To beam out directly to computer core control room.
You'll be back.
No, Righteous.
The Borg implant's been overriding our systems since you left, but we still don't know what it's doing.
It's rewriting all of our systems to make them compatible with Borg systems.
I thought our shield setting cut its subspace channel off from the collective.
It did, but it's following a pre-programmed set of instructions. We have to give it an abort order, but first we've got to convince it that we're Borg.
How do we do that?
We use this circuit as a buffer in the interface. It has an individual Borg designation. I remember from my experience with it, everything is filtered through that designation.
Baraka to Captain Andropov.
What is it, Counselor?
Captain, the Borg cube has just started a series of random scans.
They're looking for us. I don't know how long we have before they find out that we're not actually part of their cube.
The interface looks pretty simple.
Sprint. Attach the circuit to the Borg implant.
No. Let me.
Maybe I should do it.
Let Furlong give it a try, but I'm not sure it'll be any different.
Recognize. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4.
They're interfacing and exchanging protocols.
Try giving it a command.
Unable to comply. Updating systems information.
It's trying to catch up on what it missed.
Unable to comply. Borg designee Alpha Set Alpha of 4 is no longer a functioning unit.
Disengage that circuit now!
Information assimilated. Retuning shields.
Shield mutation is being altered. The implant has reestablished communication with the Borg Collective.
Bridge! Evasive maneuvers now!
The shields are dropping!
It's the same.
The only good Borg.
We needed a live one.
So, I do have a PS2. It does work. I was actually playing, last year I played some Red Faction. Ah, those are the days. I don't yet have a way set up to get it captured, especially as this capture card appears to have busted. So, I will have to figure that out. I do have some Star Trek games for it, including the one weird, is it Dominion? That's like a RTS for it, made by Bethesda? I found that in a pawn shop. But yeah, we'll try out some other stuff. We'll add other games to the wheel.
That must be it. Contact terminated with assimilation implant. That must be a Borg time sequence.
No, I think it's a code for accessing the implant. If we can find a way to interface safely with the implant, we can feed it this sequence and then order it to shut down.
If it's anything like this terminal, it's going to look for a Borg signature. Damn, if we still had that dead Borg circuit, we could use that to convince the implant we were Borg.
That's not a bad idea.
But the circuit was fried.
So we'll get another one. There's no shortage of Borg around here. Get that circuit. No, Sprint's right. We need a living Borg. There's got to be something we can use on the Borg that'll stun them without killing them.
Medical hypospray. Experimental model. Programmable. Uses baseline replicator technology. Capable of delivering up to 200 different non-zero biological catalysts.
So, we can program the hypospray, and although they don't look at it, these are buttons that get pressed to program what's going into it, and you see we have a bunch of options here. This took me a while to figure out as a stupid child. But there are many, many different ways to fail this. Do the neural block and hopefully knock him out. Or you can just skip forward.
Bajani adrenaline. Bajani adrenaline. Do you think you're fast enough? Do you really think that's going to work on me? You'll be back. Maybe more than once.
He was very right.
What were you waiting for?
Oh, those games are awful.
Sprint, what have you done?
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
Oh, smart move. Sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
I just want to say, is this the only time in actual property, for the IP, that we hear somebody say Borgify?
Wait! Wait, I think it's him. It's still Sprint.
All right, we'd better get out of here before it's crawling with Borg.
Await team to righteous. 3 to beam directly to computer core. Now.
Wait,
Captain, no, it's all right.
Yeah, they go fast.
The Borg implant's programming is shutting down, Captain. We have complete control again, sir.
Captain, I have a message from Admiral Hansen. We are engaging the Borg. The Righteous is ordered to remain outside the battle until all first and second line defenses are exhausted. At your discretion. That was all, sir.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
Not until we're called into action by either the Admiral or the Borg. They also serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
Ugh, I just hate sitting here doing nothing.
Worried that the battle will be won without you, Tarkus?
Worried that the battle will be lost without us.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook, even in the bleakest of situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
What?
Nothing. I was just thinking about Kalen.
Kalen?
My son.
What were you thinking?
I think by now all my friends are tired of hearing me brag about Kalen. I'm sure they don't want to hear anymore.
Did you hear that, Sprint? You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you? I don't know what you're staring at, but I don't like it. Just be careful where you point.
Hey. Go ahead.
I guess I was just wondering what was going to happen to him. He's only 8. No, wait. He's 9. Growing up without his dad, that's going to be rough.
He'll be all right.
How do you know?
I know, and so do you.
I suppose I do. His mother's a strong woman. She'll see to that. It's just...
Yes.
I won't get to see him grow up. I'll never get to know him. As a man, I mean... What'll he be? A poet? A painter? An historian?
A Starfleet officer.
There's so much we're both gonna miss.
And so much you would be able to tell him. Isn't that right, Cadet?
Why do you keep doing that? What are you trying to prove? He's trying to prove that people actually like him.
Oh, spare me the psychology, Counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
Your problem is very straightforward, Doctor. You desperately want to be liked.
If I wanted to be liked, all I'd have to do is snap my fingers, and I'd be liked. I'm an omnipotent being masquerading as Dr. Quint. Whatever I want to happen, happens.
Interesting fantasy. All right, let's play that through. Then why don't you?
Why don't I what?
Make everyone like you.
Because I don't want to.
No, because you want them to like you of their own free will. And phenomenologically speaking, you can't force them to do something of their own free will.
Sophistry, Baraka.
Truth, Quint. Let me give you some free advice. If you want to be liked, try making yourself likable.
Ah!
Subspace message, sir. No audio.
Read it, Ensign.
Orders from Admiral Hansen deploying third wave. Attack when ready.
Battle stations. Take us in, Targus. Maximum power to the shields. Spray fire phases. Keep the frequency changing and get those torpedoes online. Time!
0758, sir.
Keep those phases firing. And where are my photon torpedoes?
Armed and ready, sir.
Let's see if we can shake them up a little, Ensign.
Yes, sir. Initiating Delta attack.
I'm reading a small weakness in the shields.
Shields are holding 5, but power is down 10%. Weapons having no effect.
Damn! They've adjusted their shields already.
Here we are again, back at the beginning. But this time, you are security, instead of that little mouse of an ensign.
The Tolstoy just took a major hit.
Are you going to be able to save him or not?
I think she's pulling away. The Kyushu's coming on strong. Saratoga and Melbourne have lost power.
Tolstoy, Kyushu, Saratoga, Melbourne, all ships that were lost at Wolf 359. Will they be adding Righteous to the list?
Captain! Intruder alert.
Security, isolate the ops console.
At 0800 hours, during the Battle of Wolf 359, the USS Righteous was hit by a Borg weapons discharge and vaporized. It's in your hands.
Security!
A Borg. Member of the Cyborg.
Shield mutation is modulating. The Borg cube is pulling away, sir. It's ignoring us completely as if we weren't here.
It thinks we've been vaporized. For a minute there, I thought we would be.
Where is it headed, Ensign?
Direct course for Sector 001, sir.
I wonder what chance the Starfleet forces have of stopping the Borg at Earth.
Actually, they will succeed. The Enterprise, utilizing the emergency transporters on the shuttlecraft, will recapture their Borgified Picard and stop the Borg incursion just in the nick of time.
And how do you know that, Quint?
Also, the code I put in there was one we saw a few times. 61330.
I told you already. I'm an omnipotent being.
Who are you? And what happened to Dr. Quint and Lieutenant Sprint? And what have you done to my crew?
I'm afraid the lieutenant died about 4 hours ago. Not my doing. He was supposed to die. Just as all of you, I'm afraid, are supposed to be vaporized here at Wolf 359. That's how it's written in the history books.
History? Are you telling us you're from the future?
He is. I am, well, as I said, I exist outside the confines of the space-time continuum. That is, if I want to. My little friend here wanted a chance to come back and save this ship from destruction. And to my great surprise, he succeeded.
So you were just pretending to be Sprint. Why? Who are...
Please, I'm trying to figure this out. As I said, I didn't expect Cadet Kalen to succeed here, and now that he has, I'm in kind of a bind.
I don't, Of course. According to history, we've disappeared from Wolf 359 at exactly 0800 hours. If we stay here alive, it corrupts the timeline. Our future, but Kalen's past.
What are you going to do?
Well, the easy thing would be to just obliterate you all, but then that wouldn't be fair now, would it? On the other hand, I do want to protect the timeline.
Are we dead?
I don't think so.
Where are we, Lieutenant?
We are still at Wolf 359, sir. The real question is, when are we? According to the navigational charts, correcting for time, we have jumped ahead more than 10 years.
It's clever. I don't understand. We disappeared from Wolf 359 exactly when history says we did. Timeline is unaffected and we're still alive. Thanks to you, Cadet. If you hadn't come back to get us, we'd be dust.
Captain, what about Quint?
Oops, I almost forgot.
Where am I? What's going on? Wait. I don't think I want to know.
Captain, I'm picking up a vessel 34 Mark 216, heading on a course for Earth. It's the Borg.
What are your orders, sir?
We're a Starfleet ship in Federation space. We may be 10 years behind the times, but I bet we know a thing or two more about the Borg than anyone else in this time. Lay in a pursuit course.
I think I'm going to enjoy getting to know you, Cadet Furlong.
Course laid in, sir.
Engage.
Well, not a terribly long game, is it? I mean, I knew what some of the harder solutions were because those are the ones I remember. And then otherwise, the game does a very good job where it's like, hey, here's a strong hint if you're paying attention to specific words used. So that's like we get to that point where he says, strike first. And it's, oh, you have to shoot the Borg there to then initiate that sequence of events where you become a Borg and get the code. Blah, blah, blah. The writing is sharp for that. They did a good job with it. And it's a quality production. I think the biggest weakness is that I'm able to beat it in an hour 40. So, earlier Trek reviewer said that part you can hit Q. It's fun. It's good. It's a good product. And if you want,
Priority message, USS Canali to USS Cheyenne. We are under attack.
there you go.
Borg forces. Repeat,
Give it a shot.
Borg forces. We intercepted 2 Borg vessels.
So, it's starting over, but this gets us a lift of the chapters. There are only those 10 chapters. There are several ways to hit Q. That's great. Let's see here.
Sprint, what have you done?
He sent himself into a Bajani pain trance.
No way I can. Skip a scene. Nah, that's okay. Yeah, I gotta get to this part so we can hit Q.
Oh, smart move. Sending yourself into a Bajani trance before you get Borgified. I only hope you're in time to stop them before they Borgify your friends.
Yeah, the implications of all that are not really examined, but this all happens without me doing anything.
Wait, I think it's him. team to righteous. 3 to beam directly to computer core. Now.
Yeah, no, Ryza sounds alright.
Wait, no.
Captain, no, it's all right.
The Borg implant's programming is shutting down, Captain. We have complete control again, sir.
Captain, I have a message from Admiral.
So this takes a little bit to get back to the bridge here, and I can't find a way to skip through the individual scenes. Back in the game, you could double-click through it. Doesn't work here.
And so it begins.
You mean there's nothing we can do?
It's frickin' Star Trek. Star Trek!
The Admiral of the Borg.
I love this shit.
Serve who sit and wait, Lieutenant. Let's get a battle ready.
What a weird scene.
Ugh, I just hate sitting here doing nothing.
Worried that the battle will be won without you, Targus?
Worried that the battle will be lost without us.
You overestimate your importance to the situation, Ensign. The battle is already lost.
Keep your cynicism to yourself, Quint.
I'm just telling the truth.
I'm afraid he may be right. Things aren't going very well.
Oh, not you too, Lieutenant.
It's important to have a positive outlook, even in the bleakest of situations.
It doesn't get much bleaker than this.
So there is some good stuff.
Nothing.
And
Just
the new Trek emotes I added,
my son.
this way for you?
What do you think?
I
think by now all my friends.
included one from Strange New Worlds. The others are all old stuff. Hey, Sonia.
You don't want to hear Furlong talking about his whiny brat now, do you? Oh! What was that for?
For working so hard to make people dislike you.
And why would I do that?
Because you're trying to prove that they actually like you.
Oh, spare me, Counselor. You don't have the tools to analyze me.
Your problem is very straightforward, Doctor.
Okay, and then that goes into the same discussion.
Desperately want
That's good, though. But yeah, that's Star Trek Borg, which we got to play through in under 2 hours in a single night.